caging.
Yes, sir.
Styling on them.
Y'all know what it is. And finally, the journey is complete. We reached the main event. And it is going to be... They saved the heavies for last, and we're not a fan of the heavies going... Uh-oh.
Oh, we good. We good. Yeah,
we good. Yeah. They saved the heavies for last, man. Typically, we like to see him at the beginning because these can be some bumbering fights. But not in this case. We got Derrick, One Punch Lewis. And that's what I want to call him because he can knock a hole. Hey, lucky Chris Weidman didn't try to go to heavyweight to get a title shot because Derrick Lewis would have. Yeah. But he's going against a guy who he already disrespected to the fullest. Called him Aleksei Oleinik. And it's Aleksei Oleinik.
It's Alexis. Alexis now.
You can't call a guy.
Couldn't afford a car.
So he named him Aleksei. Oh my God. Did you just drop a Yeezy bar on us? Yeezy talk. Oh
Yeezy 2020. Yeezy 2020.
Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
I didn't say Yeezy for 2020. I just said Yeezy 2020. It's ugly out here.
Oh, that's his vision. Oh yeah. He be wearing glasses sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh man. But he's going against a guy with 73 fights in Oleinik. 46 submissions.
I don't want to do anything 73 times. Man.
So you could
but except for this podcast. Except for this podcast. Yeah. But you know.
Exactly. This guy is a fight legend. You don't see records like this in MMA, especially at the higher echelons, especially a record that's favorable. Like he's only lost 13 times out of 73 fights. And he's not a puncher.
He only has 12 of these fights in the UFC. No disrespect to his record.
He's 8-4 in those fights.
Oh yeah. No shade. It's one of those things where clearly we would have a better gauge of who and how good this guy is had he came to the UFC 40 fights earlier, you know. But also, if he would have came to the UFC earlier, he doesn't. And also, if he comes to the UFC earlier, he's probably a light heavyweight because at 6'2", 235, like he's a heavyweight.
UFC earlier, he's a champion. If Verdum could be, Verdum was champ, and we saw what Verdum submissions does. This guy has more submissions
than Verdum. Old Verdum.
I'm not ranking it on the beating of old Verdum. I'm ranking it on his ability. Verdum and him are the best grapplers the heavyweight division has ever seen. These guys will sub you from anywhere. If Oleinik came to the
better.
I know the screen didn't freeze. That was me in disappointment. This guy has 73 wins. Oleinik is the GOAT.
Oleinik is not doing that to he's not doing that to Gustafsson. He's not doing that to Gustafsson. And we might be able to find out after Derrick Lewis knock his block off. Might get a Gustafsson and Oleinik fight next.
He might mess around and choke the hell out of Derrick Lewis. Derrick Lewis better be careful. He better. Hey, the Aleksei Oleinik I saw against Verdum looked impressive. Yeah, it was Verdum that he was getting those punches off against, but his physique didn't say 43. It said 38. But he I'm just saying, hey, he shaved 5 years off. Imagine what he's going to look like now if he's been continuing down that path, because he didn't look good against Overeem or Walt Harris or even Curtis Blades. Like he looked like he was older. He fought a lot of.
You see who he gets slept by.
I didn't want to mention that it's the heavy-handed brothers that tend to give him his L's. But hey, we gonna see. It's
a little bit more athletic, a little bit more athletic to these lumbering, you know.
I don't know, man. If I'm going off of last performances, the Eiler Latifi fight that Derrick Lewis had did not have
any even fight though. Fight.
He's had 2 bad fights, and those are pretty similar guys to Oleinik. Those are bad.
I'm not gonna say those were bad fights. I'm gonna say
he challenged for the belt at one point, bro. He has a win over Francis Ngannou.
He didn't even try to stop the takedowns in those fights. Once he was down, he ended up getting up pretty easily. So that's one thing in his favor. He always does that. He's very explosive off his back. He don't care about you going for submissions. He just be like, I'm gonna let you wait till you think you got it, and I'm gonna just stand up. Like, but
that's going to be the tough part for Oleinik.
You got me thinking he's about to get subbed. Come on, man.
If Oleinik's chin lasts the 10 minutes that you say Whiteman's chin only had, if he has a 15-minute chin, if he can just it's going to come down to him tiring out Derrick Lewis and him avoiding the big shots from Derrick Lewis. If he can do that, there's a sub coming in the third round. He's not going to get a sub over a full energy. If Derrick Lewis' energy bar is on max, even at halfway, you're not going to get a sub. He's just too powerful, just too big. Because Oleinik is a small heavyweight, 235. Yeah. I know submissions are not strength based; it's all position based and technique. But Derrick Lewis,
you're gonna need some strength. Black Beast, you're gonna need some strength. Black Beast,
yeah. They call him the Black Beast for a reason. Like you're gonna need some extra stuff for him. So it's going to be interesting to see because we get a guy who's solely a puncher versus a guy who is solely a submission artist, and these are a clash of styles where it's going to be. I like Oleinik's punching ability compared to Derrick Lewis's ground ability, should I say. I think that's where the difference is.
I feel like, now see, this is what I will say. Those fights, the Ivanov fight and the Latifi fight, both guys got him on the floor. He got up both times, and he likes to headhunt. He don't even headhunt with both hands. Like, he don't even throw jabs. No, I'm just loading up the right, trying to let off on you. And
it's going to be a tough first 5 minutes for Oleinik. It's going to be very tough because I think he's going to come out.
I think this is going to be a hideous fight.
Ooh, I can see it.
This is going to be one of those fights that the UFC ends up saying, why the hell do we make this the main event? until Derrick Lewis gasses out and gets subbed in like the 4th or 5th round. Because I just remember
this is the 5-round.
This is a 5-round fight. Man. 5-round fight and a smaller cage. Yeah. Like, Oleinik is gonna have to. First of all, he's gonna have to tire him out, like you said. So he's gonna have to run for probably 10 good minutes of the fight. I don't know that he can run for 10 minutes at 43 years old. Run and protect his chin that long.
But we saw Lewis against DC. He doesn't do well against guys who wrestle.
I don't know that Oleinik is strong enough to hold him down and keep him down. But I mean, he just gonna have to try. And it's one of those things where for Derrick Lewis to only really have the one weapon that he has, he doesn't even, like I said, he don't even throw jabs. Like he's a one. He's not trying to. He loads up. He's not trying to set. He load up, and it's like if you just grab him just enough to where he can't let off the right hand, I got a chance. I don't even think it. Yeah, bro. I'm going with Derrick Lewis, but I don't feel confident in it at all.
I feel it.
Derrick Lewis by knockout is my pick. I will not be surprised at all if Oleinik gets a sub, only because it's 5 rounds. Derrick Lewis it's not going 5 rounds. It's not going 5 rounds.
It's not. This should not see the judges. Derrick Lewis coming in at a minus 260 favorite to a plus 200 underdog for Oleinik. It's just tough to, if he can get past that the first 5 minutes, it's going to be the hurdle for Oleinik. If he gets past that first 5 minutes, it's his fight to lose the rest of the way. Unless Derrick Lewis comes, I haven't seen him. If he shows up, I'll have to make my decision on Friday. If he shows up looking lean and mean, it's over for Oleinik. But if he shows up looking like he's just been out there,
that smaller cage, bro. The smaller cages. It makes it so that it's less places for Oleinik to run, but it also makes it so that
it takes away 2.5 around the whole circumference. Come on,
that's a lot, bruh. For a dude who only
big already. They big already.
That's what I'm saying.
The ring was gonna be small regardless, and they wasn't gonna be out there using much of the ring anyway with their old lumber and bumper. Let me stop. But yeah, I want to go Derrick Lewis, and I'm gonna go Derrick Lewis, but I'm not going to be surprised at an Oleinik. Like if I'm betting this, which I will, I'm going to bet this. Of course, I'm going to bet it. I'm picking either or in any type of parlay. Like I do a full fight parlay.
KO.
We do full fight parlays all the time.
KO
Sub.
for Lewis.
Betting KO is a sub.
Sub for Oleinik, bruh.
Yeah.
That Ezekiel choke he hit. Yeah.
Those odds are going to be so low on for both
so
of those
low
guys.
on both. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like
I'm guessing
a
minus, like a minus 150 for the knockout for
minus
Lewis.
150 for the knockout, and it's probably going to be like a plus 200 for the sub for
No, I think minus odds on the sub. They're not going to.
I only even said plus 200 just because he's the underdog. But I could see it. I could see it being a minus. Like it could be like a plus 150 or something. Like it's good. Like the sub.
It's going to be very light. Yeah, it's going to be very light. May want to take Derrick Lewis sub. That's probably going to be like plus 5,000 or something. We'll see when those props come out. We'll see when those props hit. We'll see.
Yeah, Derrick Lewis for sure got a minus on the KO.
He's gonna have it. That's his only way to win this fight. This fight can't go decision. Won't go decision.
No.
Yeah.
No way.
No way, no how. And I'm gonna have to do. I went with Derrick Lewis. I wanted to go Oleinik, but I'm reluctantly picking Lewis in this one. So that's how you see it too. That's how we see it here at Cajun Style. Cause we never burned. Never lost.
Lost a couple times. No, lost a couple times. I won this weekend.
Hey, get him.
On the last fight of the night too. And in the last
lost a little bit.
And shout out to Herb Dean. Put me up plus 150 for the weekend. No shout out to Bovada, even though shout out to Bovada, y'all gave me some free money and I won with the free money. I wanted to pull it out, couldn't even pull it out because it was free money. And it was like, you could bet this. And I was like, well, I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm gonna just bet it. Just bet it.
Hey, throw it all on the Oleinik.
Up 150. Up 150.
Throw it all on Oleinik. Get in the sub. There you go. Easy work.
Hey, 50. Hey, put half on Oleinik sub, put half on Derrick Lewis knockout, and you win.
Watch that shit go decision.
Watch Oleinik knock him out.
5 rounds. Oh man, that'll be trash. I'll be pissed. Yeah, you might just have to take under 5 rounds. take within the distance. Take Derrick Lewis within the distance, Oleinik within the distance. It's
just taking out not going for it. Yeah. I'm gonna take something. Cajun style.
Catch the parlay pod. Drop in soon. Maybe sooner than sooner. So yeah,
subscribe.
One of those. Hey, he pointed that song. We're gonna put it there. Cajun Style. He out.
Cajun.
Yes, sir.
Styling on them.
Y'all know what it is.